Monday. Happy December 14th. Happy December 14th. If you're watching live with me, go ahead, comment down below, say hi, say where you're watching from, so I could give you a shout out. And I'm gonna put up this website right here, transformationsecretspodcast.com. Because a lot of people don't know, there's a lot of freebies that I give away here. Also, if you just want some extra info about stuff, things you could sign up for, whatever it may be, that is a great place to always check out. And anytime I create something new, I usually add it to that. So again, if you like free stuff, just go to transformationsecretspodcast.com. And I know I'm doing this on my public profile. I usually do it in a private group that we have people that have raised their hand and said, yes, I'd like more information on getting healthy, losing weight, toning up, whatever it may be. And if you want to be a part of that group, we do more in-depth training for free on that group as well. Again, you could find it in transformationsecretspodcast.com. What up, Eve? And so as you can see in the title tonight, what I want to talk about is if you're someone who feels like you're struggling to lose weight and you feel like you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you're exercising, you're eating right, all this stuff. Like, trust me, I've been there. So many people have been there. The best advice I could give you is to stop working out. Yes, you heard, like it says behind me, eat, sleep, repeat. Don't even think about working out. And there's a few reasons why. So I have 3 stories that I want to tell you, and then I'm going to give you a 4-step plan on how you could lose weight literally this week if you want to, right? That's the key component there, is if you want to. The worst and best thing about humans is we have free will. So you could do whatever you want with this knowledge. Yeah, it's totally up to you. So the first story I want to tell you is when I very first became a trainer. So I was 25 years old, became a trainer. I was working at Gold's Gym, and on the side, I was helping people with like supplements and just pure nutrition. I wasn't training them. I wasn't doing anything. And I was at this gym for about 9 months. And about 3 months into it, I started having this, I don't know if it's an epiphany or just a realization, but the craziest thing was happening. All the people that were paying me $500 to $1,000 a month to train them in person were getting less results than the people who I wasn't training in person, and I was only helping them with nutrition. And this was everybody across the board. It was insane. The people I've never met that I was helping out with nutrition was getting better results than the people I was training in person. And the reason for it, that I believed at the time, was just the mindset. When people are paying for a workout session, they're in their mind, they're thinking, all right, I work out with this guy 2-3 times a week, even if it's only a half hour. Like, I'm good. I'm going to get results by doing that alone. When the people that wasn't coming to me, but I was helping them out with nutrition, their mindset was, oh, he's telling me to eat this, I better eat that. And they weren't even thinking about working out, and which is why they were getting the best results possible. So that's the first story. The second story, many of you already know, is my own personal results. At age 20 is when I kind of became serious about getting in shape. I really wanted like ripped abs, all this stuff, and I've been trying for, I don't want to say 20 years, but I was trying for at least 10 years at this time, and I wasn't getting the results I wanted. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to eat as healthy as I could. And I did that for 5 years. Like, literally for 5 years, I did not miss one workout. I worked out 5-6 days a week, an hour every single time. And I worked out hard, and I knew how to work out. And at the end of those 5 years, I didn't get any results. Like, yes, I'm sure I got stronger. Like, I felt good, like things that exercise does for you. But as far as physical changes, there was absolutely none. And then it was actually a New Year's resolution, which is why I love New Year's resolutions. I joined this challenge, which is why I love challenges as well. And what happened was, I just said, all right, something needs to change. I don't need to change my workouts. I'm doing great at that already. So obviously I need to change my nutrition. The only thing I changed was my nutrition. And if you want more in depth on exactly what I ate, just go to the website, transformationsecretspodcast.com. But within 3 months, Literally, it took 3 months, 12 weeks, 90 days. I lost 10% body fat and I got abs for the first time in my life. It was probably the happiest and saddest moment of my life. Happy because I got the results, sad because I wasted 5 years to get it. And then it only took 3 months because I did it the right way. And the third story, you guys may have seen me post about her. She's all over the place. She's down 120 pounds now. But Daniela, she trained with me. It's been over 2 years now, but the first year, might have been year and a half. She lost about 50 pounds, which is great, right? Year and a half down 50 pounds. But get this, she trained with me 3 times a week in person. Plus, she did an hour of boot camp 6 days a week. Plus, she also did like Zumba on top of that. So she was literally working out 10 plus hours a week, right? More than anybody I know. And at a year and a half, she lost 50 pounds. And then luckily, we're actually talking about this today. Luckily, quarantine happened and it made her, she had to stop working out so much. And I remember joking with her, semi joking, telling her, like, hey, if you work out less, you're probably going to get more results. And so now she only works out 30 to 60 minutes a day instead of where it was. She works out 6 hours a week, if that. And now she lost 50 pounds within her first 6 months. And now she's down, whatever that is, 70 pounds, 70 plus pounds since quarantine. So that is like, just to like put 3 realistic stories into your mind to let you know, like, if you are struggling to work out, if you feel, or if you're struggling to lose weight, stop working out. And the biggest reason is because after workout, what happens? You feel amazing, you feel great, and you feel like you earned something that you're allowed to eat that you probably shouldn't eat. Worse yet is you probably don't even know exactly what you're eating every single day. You may know like the types of foods, but you don't know exactly how many calories, how many grams of protein, things like that you're eating every single day. So I put together this 4-step plan for you on what I do for every single person that comes to me for a 100% customized program. This is the first thing we do, because what I want to do is I don't want to give them the perfect foods to eat. I want them to lose weight eating the foods they are already eating. But we're just going to teach them on how to eat the proper portions. And this is how we go about that. And so again, if you're watching live, go ahead and say hi. If you have questions, please ask away. And we're going to keep rocking right now. So step one for everything, to find out, like, you have to find out where you are. And to do this is everything you eat. So if you want to guarantee results in 2021, do this starting tomorrow. Every single thing that you put in your mouth, eat, drink, anything that has calories, weigh it on a food scale, and then log it into MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is a free app. You could download it on your phone. And what it does is when you enter it into that app, it's going to tell you exactly how many calories, grams of protein, carbs, and fat is in what you just ate and how much you ate of it. All right. So that's step one. Every single thing you eat, weigh it on a food scale and log it into MyFitnessPal. The next thing is, during the first week, is do not eat out. So don't go to any restaurants. Don't do anything that you don't cook yourself. If you need to like grab something on the go, that's okay, as long as it's in a package. Just make sure it has a barcode. That way you could scan it with MyFitnessPal. So if you've never used the app, it's really easy. It's really simple. But don't eat anything that you do not cook yourself, or if it doesn't have a barcode on it, because we want exact portions for exactly what you're putting into your body. And remember, this is just 1 week. Number 3, do not drink alcohol. So the 2 big ones is do not eat out and do not drink alcohol. The reason for this is we're trying to find your baseline, like truly find exactly how much you eat and how many calories you consume. Alcohol and eating out throws that way off. And if this seems like really hard for you that you can't drink alcohol for 7 days, I'll put a hotline number. Just kidding, but seriously, get help if you can't go 7 days without drinking. And then the 4th step is really just do this for 7 days. Do this for 7 days. And I'm going to actually, I've got to pull it up. I'm going to pull up exactly what this looks like for a real person. So if you're watching this later on podcast, you could join me on Facebook. I'll probably upload this to YouTube, and you could see exactly what everyone else sees right now as well. Give me a second. Gotta pull this up. And again, if you have questions, please start. Ask away. All right, so this is a real example. This is from my newest person that I'm coaching one on one. And if you want a one on one coach, you could message me or just go to the transformationsecretspodcast.com as well. There's a link in there. You could schedule a call. All right, let me share my screen. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So, see if you guys could see it okay. Let me try to, see if I could zoom in. Can you guys see these numbers okay? If so, I'll just kind of walk you through it. So right here, this is someone who, again, this is her very first week, not much guidance. I just gave her the four exact things to do that I just told you guys to do. And she sent back her first 7 days, and I just wrote them down here. So for protein, so like this is exactly what she ate for 7 days as far as protein: 90 grams, 85, 70, 60s, 99. Carbs went from 245, 254 some days. Her lowest was 172 one day. And then fat, her highest one day was 80, lowest was 61, or her lowest was 44. But you can see it's kind of all over the place. And then calories, you could see right here. Her lowest, it ranged from 1,500 calories up to almost 2,000 calories. And this is what it's going to look like for you as well. And this just shows like you don't truly know exactly how much you're eating. I remember the very first time I did this, I was like, yeah, I eat probably 2,500 calories. I always get 200 grams of protein in. And then I did this for myself, and I realized I was only eating 2,200 calories on average. Some days I ate less. And then I was only getting like 170, 180 grams of protein in, and I thought I was getting 200. So if you haven't like tracked your food yet, this is step one, so you know exactly how much you're eating. And so what I did, or for you guys, what you want to do is you take the averages. So as you can see here, out of all 7 days of her protein, her average was about 81 grams, 80 grams. Her average carb she ate for all week was 210. Her average fat she ate all week was 65. So then over here in the top left corner, that's all I plugged in there. So on average, over 7 days, she averaged 1,745 calories. And so when she did this and sent it back to me, she also sent me her weight every single day. And she didn't lose any weight this week. So we know, like, all right, if you keep eating this way, your weight is going to stay the exact same. And so that's step one, is to know exactly where you are. And so what I did is I adjusted just a few things, not a big change, because we take baby steps. That way, when you do lose your 50 pounds, you could keep your 50 pounds off forever, because it's not a drastic change, it's a lifestyle change. And what happened after the first week, she dropped 5 pounds. Just off one. I didn't tell her what to eat. I didn't do anything. She still eats the same food she ate the week before, but now she's just managing it better. So yes, you could eat your pastas if you love Taco Tuesday, if you love whatever you eat. You don't have to stop eating anything. You just have to learn how to eat it, and that's what we do here. And this is all with nutrition. And again, this lady, she doesn't work out at all. She has not started working out yet. It's just step one is knowing what your nutrition thing is. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Let's see. Trisha says, I make homemade lasagna. How exactly do I put it into my fitness pie? I know there is a way to put recipes, but I don't know how. Yeah, great question. So once you guys get good at this and start making your own foods, so for you, Patricia, all you have to do is, so if you make a huge batch, plug in everything that you eat into it, like the main ingredients. So if it's a whole pound of just like pasta, whatever, enter the whole pound of pasta. And then what you do is after it's done cooking and everything, you split it up, you divide it by however many portions. So let's say there's, to make my life easy, let's say everything you add up is 1,000 calories and it goes into 10 slices. You have, or 10 servings, you have one serving. You add 100 calories worth of servings. And as you know, MyFitnessPal will tell you how many grams of carbs, protein, and fat that is as well. So hopefully that helps out. As far as how to exactly do that on MyFitnessPal, just go up to recipes, play around with it. It's real. I can't show you on this, but you can message me later if you can't figure it out. All right, guys. So I wanted to help show that to you. So again, if you are struggling to lose weight, stop working out. I had someone who was going to join the challenge. She's like, I can't join the challenge because I just hurt my leg, whatever it may be. I said, that's perfect. I don't want you to think about working out. Like, you'll lose your first 50 pounds just on nutrition alone. And then when your knee's better, you could tone it up. So again, I'm going to always say this. There's a million reasons to exercise. Losing weight is not one of them. You will not lose weight by exercising. That is not what exercise does. So take this how you will. Hopefully you get great results. If you have more questions, feel free to comment down below. Have a wonderful Monday. Peace.